Hello everybody, it's Marcelo here. Welcome to the free English conversation classes here at Approach International Student Center, your first home away from home. Today we have a very special class. Today we're going to talk about the lottery. Exactly, we're going to talk about the lottery. And have you ever thought about the idea, and I believe you have, if you won the lottery, what would you do with it? That's a crazy question, a very important question for us to ask ourselves. And today we're going to think about the possibilities that we could have with this idea. I forgot something here. I'm going to do it very fast. And to help me with this incredible class, we are going to have our amazing friends on Zoom with us. You know, people on Zoom, they are here to study, of course, but to actually practice conversation with us. So it's not just me talking to you guys in the camera, but it's me actually talking to the people here on Zoom. It's crazy. It's crazy. Look, but if you want to be a part of this amazing free English conversation class, you just have to scan the QR code. That's it. Grab your phone, point to the camera, and you are going to scan it. Click on the link that the QR code will open up and put your email, your phone number, and your information. We're going to send you an email with a link to our exclusive WhatsApp group. As soon as you're there, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be included in these amazing free conversation classes. Okay? Hope to see you there. Now, I'm going to ask my friend Natalia to come with me here real quick. And we're going to let our amazing Zoom friends in today. And, you know, I hope that you guys can have an amazing time, just like I'm sure I will as well. All right, everybody. Is everybody happy today? Everybody good? No problems? Yeah. What's up, Gia?
Good.
How are you? Neem? Hello, Neem. Who else? Yugesh. Oh my goodness. Of course, Yugesh is always here. Luan is always here. Christine. All right. It's all good. I already expect to see you guys here, you know? How are you today? Everybody good?
Good.
Everybody happy?
Good. Maybe.
Let's go. It's time for us to talk about a very important topic, guys. Oh my goodness. This topic is so important, it can change mankind. It can change humanity forever. The things we are going to discuss here today, you have no idea. It can actually change the world, okay? The main question we're going to ask ourselves and try to talk here with each other and give our incredible opinion about is, what would you do if you won the lottery? Oh my goodness, what an incredible question. What such an important topic. If I won $1 billion, what would I do with it? Okay? And for that, obviously, we're going to take a look at some facts about the lottery in general, and then I'll have some discussion questions for you guys to talk about, and so we can also practice our English for free, only here at Approach International Student Center. Can you believe that? Insane. Let me see. Today's Wednesday. How was your weekend, guys? Was it good? Tell me.
Very good.
Yeah?
This weekend was very good, very relaxed.
Good. Very nice. What did you do, Luan?
Well, first I sleeping, I relaxing, I eat my favorite food, and after I go to practice driver.
Oh.
I driver most better, but I need more practice in the highway.
Yes, driving is important. Still important. It's one of those things that I believe will change in the future. Very nice. How about you, Gia? Gia, I have talked to you on Monday, but okay, I can talk to you again. How was your weekend?
Last weekend I went to go. I went to the zoo with my daughter together and
Oh,
with animal together. It's very happy and very far.
all right.
And last Sunday I went to the coast and I've gotten some oyster and it's very delicious. So I'm very happy.
Wow, amazing. Oysters are, you know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um, good. Excellent. Good job. Thank you so much. Gia, Naim? Is it Naim, your name?
Yes.
All right, Naim. And how about you? How was your weekend?
I really enjoy. I see movie with my cousins
Okay.
Saturday Adams, and I enjoy popcorns.
Yeah.
My weekend is very simple and nice.
Very nice. I love a simple weekend too. My favorite kind of weekend is a simple one. Very nice. How about you, Rustin?
Yes.
How are you, my friend?
Hello. So this weekend, all I did was studying for my midterm exams, and let's just say I'm tired.
Let's just say you're tired. Yeah, studying for an exam or for exams, multiple exams, it can be tiring. But what subjects are you studying to?
Um, well, biology, Persian,
Oof.
let me think. Oh, chemistry and physics.
Gee, oh my goodness. Okay, I can. Yes, you're tired. I can tell. Ah, just by thinking about those subjects, I'm already tired. Imagine you that you had to actually study. Okay, Rastine, awesome. Let me see here. Mara, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And how was your weekend?
Was great. My friend had a birthday party.
Mm,
We actually did her a surprise birthday party, so it was
okay,
very cool. We
nice.
made her some cake, brigadeiros, coxinha.
Amazing, incredible.
Yes. And
Ah,
yesterday was her birthday party, so it was very cool.
yes, a Brazilian birthday party, guys,
Yes.
usually has a lot of delicious food. So,
True. Very, very good desserts.
yes, amazing. Incredible, Mara. Thank you so much for your participation. Yugesh, how was your weekend, sir? Tell me.
My weekend is similar to Dustin. I usually at home and I keep studying for my like to get a job.
Yes, getting a
And
job is very important. I'm sure you're going to
yes,
get one. Where do you want to get a job? In what industry?
earlier I was trying to get a job in IT or private field, but later now thinking to get a job in the government sector.
Okay, okay, that's great. I'm pulling for you. I hope you can do it, okay? All right, so one more person here with the camera on, which is Bruna. Hi, Bruna. How was your weekend?
Hello.
Hi.
Um, my week is very good because yesterday was my birthday date,
Oh,
and
happy
I'm feeling.
birthday.
And thank you so much.
How old? How
I'm
old? 19? 20?
no,
No. Oh
no,
my gosh.
no.
You don't need to tell
I'm
me. I'm kidding.
I'm 32 years old,
Yeah, so young. So young.
but I'm feeling realized.
Yeah,
Realized.
okay. Accomplished. Accomplished.
Okay.
Yes, the word that you want to use is accomplished.
Accomplished.
Yeah, accomplished.
Yes, I'm feeling accomplished.
Good, good, good. Okay, very nice. I'm happy for you, Bruna. Happy birthday. Amazing. And okay,
Thank
let's
you, wishing
go
her.
to say that again. Say that again.
I
Somebody.
was wishing her happy birthday.
Oh, yes. Very good. Thank you, Yugesh. You are such a gentleman. Oh, we have Faiza too. I just saw a new face here popped up. Is it Faiza or Faiza? And I can't hear you because you are on mute. So you have to unmute your microphone, my friend. Can you do that for us?
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's Faiza.
Faiza, tell me, how was your weekend?
Yeah. You can hear me now?
I can hear you now. How was your weekend?
It was good. Oh, it was good. This is my first time I'm participating in the class, so I'm a bit nervous.
Oh.
Yeah, it was good. Because I'm a housewife, so I was busy with my 3 years old kid. So it's for me it's like normal days. Yeah, for me weekend and weekdays are like
Understood.
same.
It's a lot of work.
Nothing special.
Amazing, incredible. You don't need to be nervous. We are,
Yeah.
all here to learn. This is a safe space for you to talk. Okay? Don't worry. All right, so let's go here to my other monitor, and I'm going to show you guys some of the facts about lottery in general. So this is our topic for today, okay? I don't know if you are familiar with this topic here in general, but this is a very popular, I'll call it a game, okay? A very popular game here in America. Very popular, the lottery. It's a game where you pay to play. And usually the price it ranges from like $2 to $50, depending on the kind of game that you want to play. And then the whole point of this game is basically for you to pay so you can get more money in a raffle. So I can either choose to play a certain lottery game called, for example, the Powerball, where I choose 6 numbers, or 5, I don't know, 6 or 5 numbers. And then if I hit all those numbers, what happens is I win a jackpot. And the jackpot sometimes can be very large. We can get you can accumulate, every week, every day that somebody doesn't win, the prize accumulates. It accumulates. And then, like, I think maybe 3 weeks ago, the jackpot was, I don't know, $100 million, something crazy like that. So, right, in a nutshell, this is how the lottery works if you're not familiar with it, okay? If you are, you know what I'm talking about. So, I have some facts here for you. And first question is, can you read this? Is this good enough for you to read? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm gonna ask maybe Faiza to read the first fact here for us, my friend. Can you do it?
The chance of winning the US Powerball jackpot is about 1 in 292 million.
Oh my goodness, the chance, it's a game, I told you. It's a game where you pay to play and then you can get a lot of money for yourself. However, because so many people play, the chance of you actually winning the jackpot is about 1 in 292 million. I think getting struck by a lightning, you have more chances to getting struck by a lightning than winning the jackpot, okay? I don't know. I would have to Google that. Ridiculous, right? But there's still a possibility. Number 2, let's go with Rustin. Can you please read number 2 here for us? Not number 2, but like the second little paragraph here.
Yeah, sure. So most people will never win a big prize.
Okay, of course, it's 1 in 292 million. Most people will spend money in the lottery. They'll play the lottery. They'll do their best to actually, win something, and they'll never do it. They'll never win. Most people will basically never win a big prize ever. You might get a small prize, Sometimes here in the United States, you go to a gas station And then every gas station, they sell the lottery. So sometimes you see the lottery scratch tickets there and you go like, $2, okay, give me one. You get a $2 one, you're gonna scratch and you're gonna get $10. You're gonna get $20, $5. And you go, oh my gosh, that's amazing. If you get $10, that's what? 400% of profit. But a big prize, it's not that simple. It's not that easy, okay? Most people will never win a big prize. Number 3, let's go with, let me see here. Luan, can you read for us, please?
Okay. Many small prizes are more common, like $10 or free tickets.
Right, yes. As I said, it is not that hard to get $10 or 20 or even 50, 100, 200, you know? Of course, it gets harder by how high the price is. And you can get free tickets too. Sometimes the price will be, oh, go there and get another ticket for you to try again, you know? The problem is that if you, let's say you spend $5 on a scratch ticket, you won 10. So you got your money back plus 100% profit. What do you usually do with that? Usually you go and you buy 2 more. And then those 2 tickets, they'll have 0 and you lose the money. So it's gambling. Be careful. Be careful with gambling. Here, we're just talking. We're just conjecturating. Okay, this is the first question that I want us to give our opinions about, okay? Would you still play the lottery, even if the chance of winning is very small? Why or why not? Would you play the lottery? Do you usually play the lottery? How regularly do you play the lottery? Let's go and talk to our friends here. Who would like to start? You can raise your hand, your virtual hand. You can raise it, and then I will know who. Like I'll go one by one. You know. So we have Yugesh, we have Luan. On the bottom of your Zoom, like this, you can find the react button, like this. I'll react, and then you click here, and then you have the raise hand feature. I don't know if you can see this, but it's here. Okay. So I'm going to start with you, Gash. The question is, would you still play the lottery if the chance of winning, even if the chance of winning is very small? Why or why not? You, Gash, tell me.
The question you asked was that I play it regularly or not. No,
Correct.
not
Yeah. Do
really.
you play regularly?
No, I have never played any lottery throughout my life. But to answer this question, I would play lottery if I have a little chance of winning, because I feel whole world is depending on hope. So if we have any kind of hope, it could be for anything, like it could be for life, it could be for winning lottery. So if you have any chance, then I feel you should have a try.
Oh,
You never know when you are lucky enough
all
to
right.
win the lottery.
You like risks. I can tell right now.
Yes, I can take a risk if it's in little amount and it's not harming me.
Yeah. All right. So very good, you guys. Thank you so much. Hold that thought. Let's go with Luan. Luan, my
Yes.
friend, tell me. Do you remember the question?
Yes.
Yeah, go.
In the case, I play the lottery, and I think the probabilities of winning is very small because always all the people, I think 1 million or 2 million buy a ticket of lottery or buy 10 tickets.
Yeah.
10 of lottery is very difficult winning the lottery, but I never think it's impossible. It's difficult, but not impossible. I
Yeah.
always try to buy a ticket or Mastercard or Mega Million,
Uh huh.
and I only win $10. $10. It's my best surprise.
You are an optimist.
Yes,
You believe that one day you will get some money.
yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let's go with Faiza. Faiza, my friend, tell me. Do you have a different opinion? Because apparently you, Gesh, and Luan, they are, they believe. They are
Okay, so
believers.
actually, we are not allowed to play a lottery.
Ooh, okay.
It's Yeah, it's like from like religious fund or something.
Is it
It's
is
like when
it
I
is
was a
it
kid.
because
Yeah,
of the law of the country or is it religion? What is it?
it's something religion. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
religious
okay.
thing. So we are not allowed. But secretly, I took a part. I purchased some lottery tickets, and I almost I lose 500 dirhams.
Oh my
And
goodness, you lost money.
yeah, I
That's
did try
horrible.
like almost 2 months. I tried, and I lose that money. But sometime I go to this playland, and I try this deal no deal, because I really like to play this game lottery and all.
Okay.
I always get attraction to towards the game.
Yeah.
So I just go. Sometimes I take my son and I go there. While he's playing in the soft area, I go and play deal no deal. So that is all about the lottery.
Okay, okay. You guys in Luan, what can happen? These things can happen, man. You can actually lose money.
500 dirhams.
Um, I, I lose my money, but it was not in lottery. It was in trading. So I was
Ooh.
trading, and I put my money like 350 rupees. So
Yeah.
I was keep doing it, and I made 3x money of my money. So I was little more hungry, you can say.
Yeah.
So I thought to make 4x. So I keep losing my trading money, and it
Yeah.
became eventually to zero. So
Because
I didn't got.
if you do daily trading, it's almost like gambling too. Almost like the same thing as a casino, almost. So when you
Yeah,
win, you can win, but then you get greedy, and then you're like, oh, if I won this, I'm gonna invest more, and then you lose. It's complicated.
yeah.
All right.
This was the word I was looking for. Greedy word.
Yeah, no, but it's so difficult to have the discipline of do daily trading, and when you're winning, you just stop and you go, like, okay, this is enough. Let me retreat a little bit, but usually that doesn't happen, right? Because it's human nature. You always want more. Okay, very good, you
I think
guys.
that my winning streak was hit and trial. So I was winning by chance or by luck. So for the fourth time, I got I got paid and my money got to zero. I didn't got that money back which I invested.
Well, it is what it is, man. Sometimes these things happen. Okay, Mara or Mara. I say Mara because you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, Mara.
Okay, I'll say Mara then. Is your name really Mara or is it?
Yes, it's my
Yeah, Mara
name.
Mara. Okay, very good. All right. Tell me.
Yes. Yes, I would try, because actually there was once when I was traveling with my friend. We were traveling in a road trip,
Mm-hmm.
and then we stopped in a gas station, and then he said, "Oh, let's try to win the lottery." Then we bought like five tickets,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the ticket that I choose, I gained 500.
Whoa!
That's very nice.
That's a lot of money. What did you do? What did you do with the money? Did you buy more lottery tickets?
No, we pay some things for the trip. Yes, like
Yeah,
the
good, so good.
hotel and these kind of things.
Yes,
So
you
it was
so
very cool. In the end, we bought five tickets. Was 100, like
uh-huh.
20 each,
Uh-huh.
and then three of them had some money. Mine had 500,
Hmm.
and then two had nothing.
Uh-huh.
Another one had 30, and another one had 60. So in the end was like almost 600.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. But I'm glad that you used the money for something for
For
yourself, you know?
benefit.
You didn't buy more and then you lost even more.
Yes,
Okay.
and then I was crying. I got very excited when I came back from the trip. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna buy this again." In the end, I controlled myself and I never bought it
Yeah,
because we
that
always lose it.
that's the thing because when you win, your
I
tendency is to buy even more.
uh-huh. Yes, but I didn't buy it, so that's good.
It's funny. I have a friend. He treats it as like an investment, you know. So
Yeah.
every paycheck, so basically every week, he like separates $100 from his paycheck and he buys scratch tickets. And this guy, I mean, he has spent, imagine how much money he has spent, right? $100 every week. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot.
But this guy I have seen many times, not once, not twice, many times him winning like $600, 1,000, because he plays too much, you know. But he never won like life-changing money, you know. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
but it is something that you need to control yourself. Okay, Mohammed, how are you, my friend?
Fine, thank you. And you, sure?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking. So, what is your answer to this question?
My answer is yes.
All
I
right.
would still play the lottery even if the chance of winning is very small. Because I believe that there is always a possibility and it's funny to dream about win. Also, I don't spend too much money on it. So I think it's worth trying.
Yeah, it's healthy. You're not spending a lot of
Yeah.
money. You can control yourself. It's like a game. If I win, okay. If I lose this money, it's not gonna do anything in my finances. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, very good. All right, Mohammed. Thank you so much for your participation. Rustin, my friend. Rustin studied biology, chemistry, and physics. And now he's about to talk about something lighter, you know? Go ahead. Would you still play the lottery even if the winning chances are so small?
So no, I will not. Personally, I will not. And so there is no place in my country to like gamble or play a game.
Okay.
Because of religious and political reasons. But I did some investments in gold because the price of gold usually goes up in my country, and it's a real good investment. Um, mhm. And that's it.
That's good. Okay, so you're investing in something more concrete, right? Which is gold. Gold is much better. it's it's never gonna lose value. I mean, never say never, but it's
It's
like
not like a really high risk. It doesn't have a really high risk.
so true. Very nice. Gold is one of the best investments you can have. I'm glad you at such a young age are already thinking about those things. Congratulations, Rastin. All right, let's go with Naeem. Naeem, my friend, tell me. So, what do you think? What is your opinion?
I can't play lottery tickets because my religion is not allowed to.
Okay. And what if you could? Would you still do it or not?
No.
No. Okay. You see? So finally, we have people saying no. Basically, Rustin and Naim. The rest, you guys, Luan, they're like, yeah, I'll do it, I'll do it. How about you, Gia? Would you do it?
Yeah, but I hardly never play this game. I'm not very like, but my daughter very likes. So maybe once or twice of year.
Okay.
I just got 200 RMB is a little money, but I think for me, I think I'm not that lucky. I'm not like this one.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not lucky at all.
Yeah.
Every game that I play, I lose. It's crazy. I never, you know, those games where you have to, oh, I have to actually take that back. You know, when we have those, for example, school events where they usually give a prize to somebody, I never win. Never. I'm there, but I never win. But in the last, listen, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy information. In the last approach, end of the year party, you know, every year we have a end of the year party with all the teachers, all the staff. We went to a restaurant and they started raffling prizes, right? So there was an iPad, there was, you know, one of those glasses that record, there was an Apple Watch, gift cards, many things. My name was there, but I thought, I'll never win this. I'm not lucky. And can you believe I won the Apple Watch? It's crazy. they called my name finally. After 33 years, I won something. And they said, Marcelo, the Apple Watch. I'm like, what? Impossible. Is there another Marcelo here? They're like, no, it's you. I said, okay, thank you. And then I got the Apple Watch and I went to the Apple store and I changed for money. Not for money, for a gift card, you know? Because I have an Apple Watch already. This is old, it's series 3, but it's working, you know? I don't need a new Apple Watch. So I went there, exchanged for a gift card, and I bought an iPad because it's much more useful for me as a teacher to have an iPad. But it was the first time in my life that I won something. Can you believe it? So Gia, it's possible. There is a possibility for you too. If it happened to me, it can happen to anybody. Okay, excellent. Very good. So let's go back here because I don't see any hands raised. Let's go back here.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me, Mohammed.
Yes. Excuse me, sir. I am sorry for interrupting. So I would ask you one. As you know, I am I'm still studying human medicine in my country. So I want to study always the grammar mistake. Grammar. I have the grammar mistake. I can't write any sentence. So I would like the thesis in English. If you can all the time study this.
Okay, so you're saying that you want me to correct your grammar? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. I can help you. Okay. So yeah, I can do it. I can help you, but I would much rather, at least for this class, just because it's a free English conversation class, I would much rather you guys to speak more freely and communicate and just talk. I don't want anybody to feel nervous. But if you want, I can correct your grammar, okay? But I'm not gonna do that with anybody else. Otherwise, it becomes all the time you talk and I'm like, hey, the grammar police, you know? Stop. No, this is not, you cannot say I don't am. You have to say I am not. You know what I mean? But since you asked, of course I can do that for you. But my philosophy, especially in a conversation class, is to let people go. Just because, like Faiza said, oh my gosh, I'm a little nervous. But now maybe she's not nervous anymore, you know, because she saw that we are normal people. You know what I mean? So anyways, but thank you, Mohammed. I will try to honor your request, okay? Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Let's go to this screen here where we have our slides. And before I give you the next set of facts and questions, I would like to just remind you to scan the QR code. I'm talking to the YouTube people here that are watching us on YouTube. Please scan the QR code if you want to participate live with us here. You know, scan it, fill in the information, and we're gonna send you an email with all the links. And in that email, you're gonna also have a link to our WhatsApp group. And you can click there and participate with us. We also have a Facebook group for the free English conversation class. I will send a link for the Facebook group today in the group again, just for you to kind of, another way for you to practice, you know? All right, so here are the other facts, okay? Okay, so who hasn't read yet? Gia, can you read, can you read this one here, the first one?
Some lottery
Yeah.
winners see the money made
There, mm-hmm.
there living harder.
Yeah, their life, no problem. Their life harder. So some lottery winners, guys, imagine, okay, 1 in 292 million. You finally win the jackpot. You got like $500 million in your bank account. Some people, they actually say that winning that money made their lives even harder. If you go on YouTube right now and you type lottery winners, just type lottery winners, the first videos will always be about horrible things that happened with people who won the lottery. their families started asking for money. People were trying to kidnap them, to kill them, to get their money, because it's different. If I make a company, let's say I create a company, and then I am a billionaire because of that company, it's different because everybody sees me and they say, okay, Marcelo worked for it. You know, he created the company, had the idea, so it's his money. But if you win something, then the perception that the public has of you is he didn't work for it. He won. It was luck. So why he can't give me just $1,000? He has $1 million. Why I'm asking for 1,000? That's it. So the perception is complicated, and you see there are some crazy stories of people who had their families against them, their friends were not their friends anymore. They had to travel to a different city, a different country. They had to move their whole lives. And some people also, what they do is that they spend all their money in drugs, in parties, because they're not prepared to have this much money, right? Number two, let's go with Bruna. Can you read this part here for us, my friend, please?
Yes, there are stories of winners losing all their money in a few years.
Very good. There are stories of winners losing all their money in a few years. I just mentioned this. Some people, they get 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, 100 million, and they are able to spend everything in just a few years. Some people, they're crazy. They buy 10 new cars, 20 new houses. They buy an airplane. And then just to put gas on the airplane is, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's just what I said. They're not prepared to get that much money, right? The last one here, I'm going to ask maybe Mohammed. Can you read for us?
Yes. Older Waynians use the money to help family and charities or start business.
Yes. Let's repeat this word here. Winners.
Winners.
Yes, this is charities.
Charities.
Very good. So other winners, they are a little bit smarter. What they do is they help their families. They go like, guys, look, listen. Family, come here, family meeting. I won the lottery. I'm a millionaire, billionaire, I don't know. That means that my life changed. But that also means that your life changed as well because you are my family. So here, $10,000 for you, 10,000 for you, 10 for you, 10 for you. Go be happy. Get those $10,000, go to Cancun, have a nice vacation, okay? They build charities. Oh, you know what? I have $1 billion, so I'm gonna create an amazing charity to give back to the community. Look, so smart. Or they start businesses, right? This is what many athletes do as well. So many athletes, you've seen stories as well of athletes that came from very difficult backgrounds, and when they become obviously very rich, what they do is they create businesses to help manage their money. Okay? Now, the next question is this. I'm not going to ask this one. I want to go for this one already. If you won, this is the question, guys. Oh my gosh. What are the facts here? Okay, let's do this. Let's read these facts here too. Let me ask Luan. Luan, can you read the first one here, please?
Okay. The largest lottery prize ever was over $2 billion in the US, however.
Exactly, over $2 billion. And I think it was a few years ago, and I think the winner was here in Massachusetts. I'm not sure. But there was a person here in Massachusetts that made a lot of money. It's a crazy amount like this. Number two, Naeem, can you read this one here for us, please?
Winners can choose to take a lump sum or receive them in parts over 30.
Correct. So winners can choose to take a lump sum. Lump sum is when, for example, let's say that you won 2 billion and then you choose to get all the money. Okay, I want $2 billion. The problem is if that money hits your account, what's going to happen? You're going to have to pay taxes. So you're not going to get 2 billion, you know? The government will probably take 50% of this. So you're going to go home with only $1 billion. So sad, right, guys? Or you could say, I don't want $2 billion right now. I want you to divide 2 billion in 30 years. So I'm gonna get 30, 30 installments of $2 billion. So some people prefer this, but most people that you see on the internet, they get the lump sum, they get everything. Okay, number 3, who wants to read here? Me. Okay, Mohammed, go, my friend.
Number 3.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 2. Okay.
This one.
Many big winners choose to start
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Yeah, so they choose to stay anonymous. If
Yes, anonymous.
if allowed.
If allowed.
So, okay, here's the catch. Here in Massachusetts, that's actually not allowed. It's impossible. In Massachusetts, you have to show your face. You cannot be anonymous. If you win $2 billion, you have to go to the office to claim your prize. And when you get there, they're going to give you a check. They're going to give you a camera. And they're going to take a picture of you holding the check. And in the check will have your name and how much money you made. In Massachusetts. But in other states, here in the US, you can be anonymous. You don't need to take a picture, you know? So it's better because you can protect your identity. In Massachusetts, can you imagine? There is a picture of me holding a check, $2 billion, Marcelo, and my face. Man, my life is over. It's over. I won't have peace anymore. So, tell me, if you won $1 billion, what would you do with the money? That's the question that I want you to answer. If you had $1 billion, do you know how much money is $1 billion? It's $999 million. Do you know how hard it is to get $1 million? It's hard to get $1 million in the bank account. Very difficult. Imagine having $999 million. That's $1 billion for you. What if you won $1 billion? Tell me, guys, what would you do? What is your game plan? What is your game plan? What would you do? Let's go with Faiza. Tell me. I'm asking this question because I won $1 billion. So I want to know from you. Maybe I'll have some ideas, you know, on how to act. Go, Faiza.
So I will buy a lot of property in different countries. I will invest in different countries first property, and then some part I will charity. Uh, and I will not. I'm not very good in business. So yeah, I mean, and I will keep some money for my future, like fixed deposit and something. So at least in my bad time, I can get it back. Because if you fix deposit, nobody can steal or snatch, and only you can access that money. So yeah, I mean, you can use it in parts and in different ways. You
Yeah.
need to spend that money once.
Yes, very good. I think that was a good answer. It's a good game plan. Luan, tell me, what would you do?
Well, in my case, I like to buy a new car and planning a traveling around the world and with a part of the money help with help my family, help some charities. I think that, or I think open a business, my own business.
Wow, very nice. That's a good idea. So, but it's $1 billion one. It's a lot of money. You're gonna buy a car, travel the world, and you're still gonna have 999.8 million. So what you gonna do with that? You're gonna help your family, help whoever. You're still gonna have 91 million.
I think that is that part was a part of the taxes.
Oh yeah, true. No, but imagine this is tax free, okay? $1 billion free for you. You already paid the taxes, okay? So, okay, Naeem, what would you do, my friend? Tell me.
I am going on world tour
Okay,
trip, and I make a big luxury house
nice.
and bring properties and shopping and spend on snacks.
On snacks. On snacks? Like food?
Yes, food.
That's funny. Okay, very good. I think we all have our priorities. You would spend on snacks. I would probably buy a lot of McDonald's burgers. I would probably build a McDonald's store in my house, just like that movie. That the guy had a McDonald's restaurant in his house. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Good stuff, Naeem. I like that answer. Amazing. Let's go with Yugesh. Yugesh, give me a game plan. I have $1 billion. I don't know what to do with it. Please tell me what to do.
Okay, so I would first make house in every country in the on this planet Earth, and I will create two stories, like one above on surface, and one would be below the surface, so that if there is any kind of tragedy like earthquake or if something big happens, so that we can be inside that house. Also, I would buy a big Boeing plane. If not, then I would buy a charter plane. Then and I will keep a chef team which would make me vegetarian food. I will keep it limited to myself. So if I go to any country, and so if I do not get my vegetarian food, they will make me that food. So I will travel in that charter plane with my cooking team, and I will go to every country. Also, I will create.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, Malcolm. How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you, Malcolm?
Okay. Okay,
I'm
Gugesh. Thank you
fine.
so much. That was a good answer. Apparently, you have like a perfect game plan.
Yes.
So you are ready. You are ready to make $1 billion, sir. Well, you know what I think it's interesting? Nobody here mentioned giving a little bit of money to the teacher. Oh my gosh. You see? This is when we see
But
the huh?
you are getting that amount as well. So
I'm kidding.
I get half of the money too.
how do you?
I'm
You
kidding,
are
guys.
getting the same amount as we are getting.
No, but if you make $1 billion, you can, you know where I work. I work at Approach. You already know. You can find me here. Just come here, give me a a package, and I already know. Okay, this package is the money that the students are gonna give me. Amazing. Thank you, Mara. Tell me, what are you gonna do with $1 billion?
Oh my gosh, it's so much money. I don't even know what I would do with so much money, but I would like help my family with everything. Maybe put some um my cousins and my brothers in university. Um, I would also invest a lot of money, like in like just invest like a lot of money. I would travel the world. Like I would never work anymore. I would just travel the world, open some business, maybe restaurants, or I would even open a company of airlines, an airline maybe, because I love traveling.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, that's what I would do. Maybe buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe buy a house just to buy because
Yes.
you have money to kind of. All right, good stuff, Mara. I think that's a good game plan too. Travel the whole world, get a lot of um, experiences, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Very nice. But still, that's you cannot spend $1 billion.
It's true. I don't know. Like, oh, maybe I would open some like charities around the world to help people. I don't know. Like, it's so much money, and I will still would have so much money even doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, very nice. So thank you so much. All right, Malcolm, what would you do with $1 billion? $1 billion. Oh my gosh, I cannot understand. I think your microphone is not. I'm sorry, Malcolm. Either the connection or the microphone. Can you hear him or is it just me?
No, it's
No, right?
No, we
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
hear him.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Malcolm. I cannot understand. I'm sorry. My, I'm so sorry, Malcolm. My bad. It's not working. I'm sorry. I cannot understand. Okay, and nobody here can. So it's not just my internet. It's everybody's. I'm sorry. Okay, Malcolm, my friend. Oh my gosh, I cannot hear you. But okay. Look. Everybody here had the opportunity to talk a little bit. That's the idea of the class, is to help you find this place for you to practice English for free. Okay. When I started learning the language many years ago. Oh my gosh, a long time ago. Maybe you guys were not even born. There was not such a thing as a school teaching English for free. Couldn't find it. You either had to do it by yourself. On the internet, you would find texts and sometimes audio files, but nothing like conversation for free, a place where you could actually talk to other people. So I think what we do here at Approach is amazing. And if I were you, I would send it to your friends too. Talk to your friends about it. Maybe there are more people who would like to have this opportunity. I know the schedule doesn't work for everybody, but maybe if you talk to a friend or two, maybe it's gonna work for them as well. And we wanna help the most amount of people we can, okay? Guys, thank you so much for today's class. You're amazing. Never change who you are. And I will see you next Monday. But tomorrow, you have class with teacher Carter. And on Friday, you have class with teacher Ellen. All right? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
And I'll
Thank
see
you.
you
Have a good day.
later. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.